Good morning. Today is the day after Valentine's Day. And I'm wondering, did you get exactly what you expected to get yesterday? Or were you one of a large percentage of people who got ghosted? Valentine's Day can be one of the most challenging holidays to deal with because it directly deals with the matters of the heart. If you got ghosted on Valentine's Day, then today's mental health tip is for you. If you were in a relationship with your special person and maybe you had conversations about what Valentine's Day was going to look like for the two of you, how you may have decided to celebrate it together, and then when the day actually got there, you hear nothing from this person. So they're not answering their phone, they're not responding to your text messages, they never reach out to you the entire day. Ghosting can leave you feeling sad, depressed, hurt, disappointed, ashamed, embarrassed, so many different ways. To help us understand ghosting just a little better, it basically boils down to a lack or inability to communicate your thoughts and feelings effectively. Whenever you get ghosted, you're left without the closure. You're left with a lot of unknowns. Did something happen to your person? Did they get sick? Are they hurt? Did they have a family emergency? Did they have a change of heart? What happened? And having all of these unanswered questions can leave you feeling confused. Being ghosted can make you believe that maybe you're not worthy of a healthy relationship. Maybe you're not worthy to be loved. Maybe you don't deserve to be treated nice and special by someone that you love. Tip number 1, acceptance. Logically, this thing happened. You can look back on yesterday and you have all the evidence that you got ghosted. So logically, we can accept it. Now, the emotional acceptance part, that may take some time because now I have to accept that this person that I thought cared about me or even loved me doesn't possibly, or they did something that I'm hurt by. Tip number 2, begin the healing now. We cannot control what other people do. We can't expect someone else to come in and say something and do something to make us feel better about the situation. That healing has to happen within you. If you need to take today to just allow yourself to sit in it and to feel, that's okay. Acknowledge how you feel about how you were treated yesterday, and that's fine. But when tomorrow comes, we need to make sure that you are ready and prepared to move out of this funk. While you are taking the time to go through the healing process, I would encourage you to reflect back on the relationship. How did it begin? Was there some love bombing? I talked about that in a different video the day before Valentine's Day. So make sure you go back and review that video. But were those red flags there? Was this person kind of inconsistent? Or did they talk a big game and never really have any action behind any of the words that they said? A bunch of promises with no follow through. Sometimes our desire to be loved is so strong. We want to be loved so badly that we will ignore and put up with a lot of foolishness. And we have to be honest about that with ourselves. And we have to take accountability for the choices that we make in these relationships as well. Another part of the healing process is for you to begin to love on you so that whenever these type of situations happen, you're not that affected by it. And it's not because you've grown to expect it, but it's because you love and value you so much. The things that other people do won't knock you off your game. Tip number 3, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You will have another chance at love. This one ghosting situation does not define who you are. It does not determine your value or your worth. And it doesn't dictate what your future relationships may be like. And here's a bonus tip. Avoid giving this person that ghosted you excuses. There's no excuse for the behavior. There's no excuse to not communicate your thoughts and feelings as an adult in some way. A simple phone call, a text message, those are very easy things that we can do, but people often avoid them and end up ghosting people for various reasons. Tip number 4, lean on your support systems. Who are your friends and family? Who do you have in your corner? Who are the people that you can have these honest conversations with and talk to them about this really terrible thing that happened to you? Who are the people that are not going to judge you? Who are the people that are going to have your back, but also be honest with you as well about this relationship? Your support systems are the people that you want to lean on in times like this. Being rejected or abandoned or ghosted by someone that you love is never an easy thing, but it is something that you can absolutely recover from. I'm your girl, Sharon Dickey, your licensed clinical mental health counselor, and I'll see you next time for our next mental health tip.